Hello everybody, this is me, Qua. Today we're reviewing the Transformers Beast Wars 2 Lio Convoy. Now this is the original, and you can kind of tell on camera a little bit. It's figures yellowing. It actually doesn't look as bad on camera as it does in person. Oh no, never mind, you can actually see it pretty good on the legs. But it still doesn't look as bad as it does in person. Like in person, oh dear lord. It's like yellow jet fire like levels of bad. Um, in certain spots, like the lion face is perfectly fine. Don't know why, but it is. And one of the legs is like perfectly fine, and the other one's like yellow as fuck. I'm really looking to see if the magic eraser method will work because I don't want to like remove the paint off of here. Luckily, you can unscrew like 99% of this toy because there's any area screws. So, yeah, that's at least good. But yeah, mine's only came with one missile because I bought it loose. But I didn't really care about the missiles. I cared more about the main pieces. So, yeah, I kind of chose wisely. You could plug these missiles into any part that has a rocket firing gimmick. That has it. You just kind of flick it out and it comes out. I think there's a button. Oh yeah, it's on the side of his arm. You just push it forward and it comes out. What else? Oh yeah, technically his main is it covers his face, unlike the Robot Masters one. So if you want it to look kind of good, you kind of have to have that out. You could, it's fucking weird. What I do is I like to remove this, fold this in like so. So it's kind of covering, but not covering the whole thing, and then just plug in the missile. So that way you got a more complete looking weapon, and just plug it in, and yeah, it doesn't look as pretty, but it gets the job done. That said, the fucking missile seems to be uber sensitive, so there's that. We can take a closer look at his head sculpt. I can move that main piece. And it's not incredibly great. The eyes are too big. The shape is right of the head. Maybe a little too big, but yeah. And then he does have a neck. It's a little thick. It's only side to side movement. It's not ball jointed or anything. So he has some pretty good elbows. I give him like greater than 90, and then you could move his wrist up. Then he's got his leg can go up that far, and he's got double jointed legs. They can go out that far. There's no ankle tilt. That's not really expected of this era. The other, oh yeah, this arm. If you move that shit, you can get it going. The arm's a little heavy because of the fucking leg, so yeah, it'll droop. But yeah, no, you can get it. I think that goes outward because of transformation. Don't quote me on that. This arm can't move because this is in the way. Now, both the MP and then from images, I was looking at the Legacy one. It looks like they do fix that issue by just being like, okay, we're gonna make it so that the lion head can move, and then you can move the arm out. Which honestly, they should have done on that Robot Masters one to begin with. Even at that size, you could have done it because, well, no, because okay, here's the stupid thing about the Robot Masters one and this one is they have the stupid spinning main gimmick thing. So okay, this will do that when you hit this button. So, hold on. Yeah, it'll do that, which is kind of fucking stupid. And the head technically rotates too. The head has some other gimmicks which are kind of cool, but we'll get into that a little later. Erase all the missile one, like I mentioned. The missile one looks a little more practical. This guy, oh yeah, he does have waist articulation as well, 360. Ed could do a side tilt, but that's just because of how it transforms. That's, oh, and then there's a, I think there's like a lower thigh swivel technically. It's only used for really one thing. We'll get into that during transformation because it's part of transformation. Alright. So what we're going to do is just move all the lion bits for now, because that's going to make transformation easier. So what you want to do is get this chest area moved upwards like that. You kind of hear it. Move. Unhinge that. Move that. Move the head down. It'll just kind of fold in there. Close that up. Now what you want to do is move that, and I think this whole compartment just kind of moves like so. I've only transformed this thing like once, so don't quote me on anything. Okay, close that in. Okay. And then I wanna, no, that doesn't. I'm trying to remember how the arms go. Because I can't quite remember. I think they... shit. Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, so... okay, I see. I kind of think I know how this goes. So this is... I just gotta push it back in like we're going into robot mode. But then this thing does some stuff. So you gotta make sure there's clearance so that can get in. And then the arms will tab in on the sides. There's these little holes on here. And then there's these little tabs. Right there, a little plug. That will plug in. You gotta do it on both sides, so it's a little tricky because this thing doesn't stay fucking secure in when it's in fucking lion mode, but you know, that's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Fucking fiddly. And not the good kind of fiddly. Okay, because there still has to be clearance for the sides of the main here, so it's really just fucking lining up pieces at this point. Alright, yeah. Just lining up parts, it's not... okay, I think I got this side actually. Because you gotta kind of get the arm on the inside. There we go. So that's how that side's supposed to look. And then, let's see if I can get the other side like so. Okay. There's a, oh yeah, there's a hole. There's a thing sticking out that goes into that side. So you gotta like secure two things in. Oh no. Okay, that untabbed on that side, but was, I think, able to fix it. Then, oh, damn it. The best way to describe transforming this thing is, if you transformed any Bayverse movie figure, this is fucking similar. Like this main section here. The legs are the simplest thing you can imagine. It's very Beast era. But, this fucking main is... is like it makes you want to jump off a building, as it were. Okay, it was in. It was in. The fucking son of a bitch. Ah, man. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this off camera, see if I can get it in, because it's just that side is just not wanting to go in. It's like the other side goes in just fine, but like this is the one side in particular that just doesn't want to fucking line up at all. Okay. Okay, got it. I got it. I fucking got it. Okay. We got that whole section done. So you just kind of pull that up, push that, fold these pieces in. Okay, now we'll deal with the back half. Now that is very simple. You just fold that waist. And I think that actually would have solved 99% of our problems, actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you want to fold this down first because it makes the clearance of the whole arms I was just doing 10 times simpler. As I said, only transformed this thing a handful of times, so not exactly the expert on it. And it's not... It does different things than that Robot Masters version does. Because that Robot Masters version is a lot simpler. Okay. Here's the beast mode. You could just fold the legs once to get longer legs, which don't look as weird. Okay, let me bring that back up. It's the one thing I hate about this fucking figure is all the fucking spring-loaded shit. It's fucking annoying. That's the one nice thing about the Robot Masters version, is it doesn't have any of those gimmicks. The main still spins, but it's like a manual move, whereas here it's very like spring loaded, and the missiles you can't have them out in this mode. And then because of how the main works, you could also have his other ones out as well, so you can have like 4 different missiles. That's a thing you can do, but I don't really like that. You could also have these out. I forgot to mention these are claws. You can have them out in robot mode as well, but they look better in robot mode than they do in lion mode. I'll just put it at that. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then the gimmick. This thing can do. Yeah. Rawr. Rawr. I think of all the Lio convoys, this probably has the best beast mode face out of the bunch. The new one looks more like an actual lion, but the problem is the blank eyes, in my opinion. It just kind of makes it look weird. But yeah. Overall, he's an interesting figure. Has some weird quirks to him. Neither robot mode or beast mode are impressive. Beast mode's probably the best looking mode, but like functionality, like look, it's just like fucking panels. That's the problem about Lio Convoys. He never looks fucking clean. There's always shit everywhere. I'm just saying this. The new one at least has the benefit of quite a few years of engineering and the MP coming along to make it look better. What is that? No, that actually would have been worse. Okay. Good to know I had it the right way around. But yeah, this is an interesting experiment Takara did. I think Big Convoy is definitely a better figure on the whole, but Lio Convoy still hold the spot because he does still look cool. And at the end of the day, that's really that matters. He's about the same size as Red Alert and Robot Mode, but yeah. Anyways, this has been me, Kwa. I'm out. Peace.